Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. My name is Estella, and for today's video I will be doing a mukbang story time. I will be telling you guys how I almost lost my dog. If you know me, you know that my dog is very important to me and I love him so much. And if this would have happened for real, like I would have lost him, I don't know, I think I would have gone crazy. Who knows? But while telling the story, I'm gonna be trying this ramen my sister got me. So yeah, if you want to hear the story, just keep on watching. Okay, so really quickly, let me introduce you to Poochies. This is my dog, and this is who almost got lost. His name is Poochies. He's gonna be 5 years old on July 17th. Yes, so he's gonna be 5, and I got him when he was 2 months. So I've had him for a really long time. And yeah, just imagine losing him. No, I would have gone crazy. And he loves me a lot too, and I love him a lot too. I'm his favorite person, and he's my favorite puppy, my only puppy. But yeah, so let's get into the story. Okay, so I have my noodles over here, and yeah, let's get into the story. Okay, so this is how it goes. So I had recently gotten a new job. So it was my first day. So you know, I get up and make myself breakfast, and then I left like a regular day. I went to work. It was my first day. So I was there, and then I was there for about 2 hours, I think. 2 or 3 hours. And then I received a call, and I received a call, and that call was my husband, and he was like, hey, you know, tell Brian or your mom to come help me. And I was like, help you on what? And he was like, just tell them to come help me. So I was like, okay. I go and I call my mom, I call my dad, and I was like, you know, go help. His name is Beto. And I was like, go help Beto because necesita ayuda, no sé qué pasó. And then mom was like, ¿qué pasó? And I'm like, no sé qué pasó. Dice que necesita ayuda. And a lot of things was going through my mind, like a lot, like I don't know, bad things. And but he didn't tell me what was going on. So yeah, I told my mom, I was like, go help. And then it was my first day. It was my first day, and I was over there like panicking, like what was going on. And I even wanted to tell my boss if I was able to leave early because something had happened. So my mom called my dad, and then they came to the house to help him on I don't know what. So they got here, and then I called my mom. I was like, are you there? And then she's like, sí, apenas llegamos. So I was like, okay. And then she's like, vamos a ver qué está pasando. I was like, okay. And then she was like, oh, tu papá ya viene en camino. And I was like, okay. So that was it. And then I called her again. Like maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes passed by, 10 minutes, I don't really remember. But then 5 minutes passed, 10 minutes, I was trying to call her, and she wouldn't answer. And I called my brother, he wouldn't answer. I texted my brother, nothing. I think I called my dad too, nothing. And then I called Beto again, and nothing, they wouldn't answer me. And then I don't know, I think like maybe an hour, I don't know. And then I was at work. It was my first day at work. I couldn't say, you know, I have to leave because I was taking care of a baby. So the mom went to work and then the dad was working, so I was there. I was stuck there, and then my mom finally called me. So she called me, and then she's like, ¿Ya te llamaron? And I was like, ¿Qué pasó? And then she's like, oh, ahorita que te llamen te van a decir. And I was like, no, ¿qué pasó? Because I was already worried, you know, like there was so many things going through my head, and then she wouldn't tell me. So I was like, ¿qué pasó? Dime, ya estoy hablando contigo. And then she's like, se perdió Puchis. So we had a thing where you say, por Dios. That's because they're saying the truth. Or if they don't say that, it's because they're lying. So I was like, por Dios. And then she's like, sí, por Dios, pero ya lo encontramos. And I was like, ¿y por qué no me contestaron? And then she's like, pues es que yo no sé qué decirte. Yo no sabía qué te iba a decir. And then I was like, okay. And I was like, ¿todo bien? And she's like, sí, ya. You know, ahí está en la casa, está con Beto, ya todo pasó. So I was like, okay. And I called Beto, and then he was like, I was like, what happened? And then he was like, al rato que llegue te cuento. I was like, no, what happened? And I was like, I already know. He's like, yeah, man, I thought I lost Puchis. And so he said that he was already looking around for him. So in total it was like an hour, 2 hours that Puchis was gone. Let me try my noodles and then I'll continue with the rest of the story. This is really spicy, and I didn't put the whole chili sauce in there because I knew it was gonna be spicy. Yeah, it's good. So continuing with the story, we have a little backyard, and we have a door that leads to the alley, and Puchis fits through there, through the bottom. So he goes through the alley, and then the door from the front, the back from the front of the house, Puchis fits under that door too, to go on the street. So there's a cat. There's a cat that comes to the house. Well, not to the house, but like on the backyard. We have a little backyard. So there's a cat that comes there. Puchis doesn't like the cat. So he doesn't like the cat. So whenever sometimes we leave him outside because he's not gonna go on the street, or he's there, and because there's always somebody like watching him. So if we leave the door open and we know that he's outside, we're always like looking at him. So this cat comes, and then when he sees the cat, he runs chasing the cat. What they told me was that he was outside, and then Beto heard him bark. And then he heard him bark, and then when Beto came out, he was like, Puchis, Puchis, and Puchis was nowhere to be found. So he followed the cat. So Beto thought that he left through the door, the bottom, to the street. And so, okay, sorry, my camera died. Anyways, so we thought that Puchis, or he thought that Puchis went onto the street. So from what I was told was that he already had about maybe 30 minutes looking for him, and when he realized that Puchis wasn't there and he couldn't find him, that's when he decided to call me to send somebody to help him. So this is just the story they told me, but he basically had a lot of people looking for Puchis. So he called his mom, he called his dad, I think his brother was here looking for Poochies. My dad was on the street looking for Poochies in the car. My mom was walking. Beto was in his car looking. His dad was looking. And then he even had the vecinos, like the people that live next to us, our vecinos. He even had them looking for Poochies. So they were all looking for Poochies, like panicking that Poochies got lost. And then I think the vecino went on his bike looking for Poochies. And then I think his wife, I'm not sure, but I think his wife saw Poochies inside our backyard. So Poochies was there, and then they were like on the street looking for Poochies. So Poochies was just in the backyard walking around. So the lady called him or her husband, I don't know who it was, but one of them called Beto saying that Poochies was in the backyard. And yeah, so we really don't know exactly where did he go. So our assumption was that he went through the alley, because the cat, like, I don't know, maybe if I would have known that Poochies was missing, I wasn't gonna think that he went through the alley either. But the assumption is that he went through the alley. And when we think about it, it does make sense, because that's where the cat comes from. And when the cat leaves, that's where he goes through. So this whole an hour, 2 hours, we think that Poochies was just walking back and forth in the alley, and then when he got tired, he decided to come back in. Oh, and while they were looking for Poochies, there was this guy that was telling him that telling them that they had seen a white dog walking on the street. So when they heard that, they thought it was Poochies. But you know, Poochies was safe the whole time, because on the alley you can't get out unless it's through the door. So yeah, that was the story. I didn't know what was going on. If not, I would have panicked, you know. I would have panicked too, and maybe that's why they didn't tell me, and because it was my first day at work too. So this whole thing happened for 2 hours, and I didn't know that I was about to lose Poochies. But yeah, that was just the story for today. And the ramen is really spicy, but it's really good. But yeah, my poor baby was gonna get lost, or at least we thought that he was gonna get lost. This ramen is really spicy, and yeah, Poochies is safe, and this happened a couple months ago. Yeah, so ever since then, I mean, we're always careful with Poochies, but we're extra careful now, because I feel like if he ever gets lost, even though he has his name on the name tag, I don't think people are gonna call. I think they're gonna keep him, because yeah, I think he's really cute. And yeah, and that is it for today's video. I am not gonna finish the ramen because it's really spicy, but thank you for watching, and if you like this story time, don't forget to subscribe and to like the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.